Let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. Healthy pink Pop-Tart time. Here's what this is supposed to taste like. I hope the protein doesn't overpower the rest of the flavor. I mean, because there's a lot of protein in this. Some other health benefits they're trying to market on the package. Erythritol, the artificial sweetener for sugar that doesn't have as many calories, but I've heard it's like a laxative. Keto and gluten-free as well. Okay, so I don't have my handheld microwave in the car, and I actually prefer these types of pastries cold, so we're just gonna forego these instructions. I'm sure it tastes great heated up though. Legendary. Let's see what the product actually looks and tastes like. Okay, so here's what it looks like coming right out of the package. I mean, compared to the wrapper, there's not as much frosting. Actually, some purple sprinkles in here and a lot more white sprinkles than on the wrapper. This is what the crust probably looks like after it's baked. So yeah, that looks kind of close to a Pop-Tart. All right, let's see how it tastes. Ooh, look how soft that is. Here's what the inside looks like. This is very soft before you toast it. It's got a nice flavor to it. It doesn't really taste like birthday cake. It just tastes like the color pink to me. Now that sounds weird, but if you tried this, you'd know what I mean. Some sort of like vanilla whey protein in here that I can taste. It's not super alarming to me. For some people, that might be a shock when they bite into this. Very soft, tactile. When you get a cold Pop-Tart, they're kind of crispy and crunchy, at least from the frosting on the top. This is just soft all around. It's almost more like just a regular cake pastry as opposed to regular Pop-Tart. I applaud what they're trying to do, trying to make a better for you pastry with lower net carbs, 20 grams of protein, but I can't see myself eating one of these every day. Maybe if I worked out a lot more, I would, but I just don't. Would I call it legendary? It's good, but it's not legendary for me. All right, so I'm gonna give this a product proximity score of a B-. Let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. I got this free at a trade show and it looks like Gatorade and Powerade have some competition. Here's what it's supposed to taste like. This is pretty much saying, this drink is brought to you by the power of science. Here's some ions they have in the drink and this is giving me straight PTSD from my chemistry class in high school. I always love when these say no juice and they're supposed to be juice drinks. Man, this color is giving me serious community pool vibes and ocean water vibes from Sonic. It's pretty. Let's see what the product actually tastes like. I still can't get over the fact that this looks like some kind of medicine bottle. Electrolit team, can't we make this like a cooler shape to make it more attractive? It kind of has like an apple smell to it. It just doesn't smell like raspberries to me. That's interesting. It's not bad. This is gonna sound strange. This is what I imagined a pool would taste like if it didn't have chlorine or salt in it and it was actually drinkable. When this is in your mouth, I can taste the tart, I can taste the blue raspberry, but then when I swallow it, there's kind of this refreshing, buttery, hydrating taste that comes after it. An interesting sensation. I've never had that really before. And they say they have premium hydration, so I mean, I believe it after that kind of experience. So I feel like it's going into all parts of my body, into my arms, my shoulders, looks like my stomach and my brain at the same time. No, but I know what they're trying to do here. Kind of taken aback. Like I thought this was going to taste more like medicine. It doesn't. Like it's actually good. I mean, the one thing you can taste, they list sodium there, but it's still refreshing. But this doesn't taste as salty as something like Gatorade. So I'm going to give this a product proximity score of an A. What in the Wingardium Leviosa is this? The boy who lived doing a marketing collab with Goldfish? All right, let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. Here's what this is supposed to taste like, and here's what each cracker is supposed to look like. The design on this package with the blue and the gold is just really well done. You've got the castle, the owls flying everywhere. The side art looks really good. All right, I dare you to try to put a spell on me with this snack. Here's its price. Here's the price of regular Goldfish in the same bag. Let's see what the product actually looks and tastes like. Reveal your spellbinding treat. I feel like I just bought something from that trolley lady on the train. You know, the one that's like, anything from the trolley, dears? Maybe she has some Butterbeer Goldfish on there now, too. Here's what the Goldfish looks like. Here's what the barrel looks like. Here's what a mug looks like. This one's kind of broken. It's got kind of this like yellow residue on it. Almost looks like some sort of garlic salt. That actually has a really good butterscotch taste to it. It's very flavorful. Sensation in my mouth feels like when I bite down on a couple of crackers, it's almost like a foamy sense, like the top of the Butterbeer that you see. It's not super sweet. Crackers look like how they're displayed on the bag. Is butterscotch my first choice in a cracker? Not necessarily, but this is a great limited edition snack that people can just enjoy. Branding looks good. The packaging looks good. So I'm going to give this a product proximity score of an A. Let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. Family member sent this to me in a Valentine's Day package, so let's see what it's like. Okay, so this is supposed to taste like milk chocolate. I find it funny that this was made in Singapore, shipped to then be packed in China, and then shipped again to Kentucky where it was distributed. I mean, that's quite a journey. Does this mean there's a surprise in the middle of the rose, like those chocolate balls that used to have the candies inside? Weren't those Wonder Balls? I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the level of detail on this rose. I mean, look at this. There's a pretty good mold and good wrapping on it. Let's see what the product actually looks and tastes like. Oh, don't need any of this other stuff. It's unedible, so here we go. So here's the rose itself. That looks pretty good. Very fancy. Oh, well, the chocolate's not attached to the base, so anyways, here's the chocolate itself. Very well molded. Let's see how it tastes. There's nothing on the inside. So when I was doing my private label chocolate brand video, this kind of tastes like the private label chocolates that I had. They were all a step below Hershey's in terms of texture and flavor. This just feels like a generic chocolate that is cheap to make. It's more for decoration as opposed to flavor of this. Kind of disappointed that this is hollow. Not surprised really, but I wish it was like a full filled rose. But you know, it'd be too heavy, it'd just break off the stem. I mean, you saw how easy it came apart when I pulled it out. It looked like a rose, not a gimmicky gift, but just a fun gift that's out of the normal. The taste wasn't really there for me, but I don't really expect that. And the milk chocolate flavor is there. It's definitely not as powerful as like a regular Hershey's bar. Hopefully it was not more than $2. If it was $2, I'd be shocked, to be quite honest with you. So I'm gonna give this a product proximity score of a B+. Let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. All right, looks like we got some healthy Sour Patch Kids lookalikes. Here's what each of the people is supposed to taste like. Here's all the certifications they claim to have. This is just trying to reassure you that all your love is supposed to be quantified in gummy candy of some sort. Uh-oh, what does this asterisk mean? Oh good, it's just showing the allergens that it's free of and nothing more. This seems like a lot of added sugar for this small little pack. Let's see what the product actually looks and tastes like. So it looks like in my bag, you get 6 pieces. So my flavor distribution in here is 4 lemon, 1 blue raspberry, and 1 strawberry. I wish I had 2 of everything, but that's not gonna end the world. At least there's 1 of each flavor in there. We're gonna start with the blue raspberry, which looks green. Like blue colored candy, that's strictly dyed. So, I mean, this is probably as close as you're gonna get. It's more like, honestly, river water. So that actually has a good sour taste to it, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. That's pretty comparable to how sour a Sour Patch Kids candy is. Funny enough, these are actually little kids too. Or I guess they're little humans. Did that taste like blue raspberry? I mean, blue raspberry is not a real thing you find in nature. I think the citric sourness overpowered really any kind of flavor. It was tasty, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I couldn't really taste any kind of raspberry. All right, here's the lemon. That one is really good. Tastes like a lemon. Well done, that one's great. Yum Earth, is that like a distant planet in like an alternate dimension and I'm eating the people from that planet? Here's strawberry. That one had a good strawberry flavor to it. More distinct than the blue raspberry. On par with the lemon. I actually like the strawberry one more because it's not as sour as the lemon. I mean, lemon is generally sour anyways. To rank the flavors of these Yum Earth citizens, I'd say, you know, blue raspberry 3rd, lemon 2nd, strawberry 1st. Now that I've eaten all of the strawberry and blue raspberry people, Yum Earth citizens are now homogenized. That's scary for the DNA pool, because I'm not allergic to fish, soy, dairy, sesame, tree nuts, shellfish, gluten, peanuts, and eggs. I didn't have any allergic reactions, but a healthier, indulgent candy for people that have allergies, like this is pretty good. And honestly, I would get these if they were the right price. You know, I don't know what the added sugar looks like for these other. This one seems still to have a lot more added sugar than what I would think a healthier alternative would be to some of the other candies. But from a taste and a look perspective, this does a great job. I'm gonna give this a product proximity score of an A-. Recently, I did a video visiting the KFC museum in Kentucky, but people in the comments reminded me that that's not where the first restaurant actually was. So today I'm traveling to the first ever KFC restaurant. Do you know where it is? Let's see how the marketing of this restaurant matches the actual experience you get. Is that the Colonel and the Junior Colonel? Oh wait, that's Pete Harmon who started the first ever KFC restaurant right here. All right, let's go inside and check it out. All right, so you walk in and here's some memorabilia. This must have carried the secret recipe at one point. This must be the original pot the Colonel cooked his fried chicken in. Wow, they kept it so clean. So aside from where you order, here's the main dining hall with, wait, is that it? One of the original suits, wow. Then across from the suit, there's this display case with, I guess you can purchase these items. You can get one of these original bow ties, but there's no price, so probably $100. Man, this dining room is huge. But unlike the Kentucky Museum, there's no memorabilia walls, cool exhibits, nothing. I mean, they do have these tables around the dining hall that have these historical facts on them and tell the story of the place. Oh, so this was the guy who started doing those double restaurant concept places. He was like the original fast food remixer. Oh man, this room is reservation only. This is probably where the Utah power brokers come to hash out everything. Oh, poor Bucket, you're not trash to me. There's some cool signs in this place, like this one. This one. Would you actually vote for him if he ran? Good golly, he has 400 statues in Japan. I wonder what he would have been like if he was on Food Network. Oh look, there's a floating bucket of chicken.
So I'm gonna give this a product proximity score of a B. Honestly, the Corbin location was a lot cooler. Have any of you ever visited both?
Let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. Okay, so I got this in that Valentine's box for my family, and I've never had their popcorn before, so this will be interesting. Here's what the popcorn is supposed to look like, and remember, this is enlarged to show detail, so they're not going to be this big. Here's what the popcorn is supposed to taste like, and its symbol of purity, and some more text on what's supposed to be in this bag. Oh, look at the little Buddha guy for Valentine's Day. He put on a red hair toupee. More certifications. Oh, he's a guru. That's kind of cool. More reading you can do while you're snacking. Good night. There's so much on this package. And another paragraph for you to read. Is there any way this can all be simplified somehow?
Let's see what the product actually looks and tastes like. Honestly, this smells like the cereal O's. If you've ever had that before, let me know below, but I used to have that at my grandma's all the time. I'm not getting really a white chocolate strawberry flavor. Here's what the popcorn looks like. You can see there's a lot of white popcorn, but there's even some like these red kernels here, so that's kind of fun. So I wonder if those are the flavored ones and the white ones are just the regular ones. Let's see. I'll try a white one first. I mean, there is some red dust on there. Wow, surprisingly enough, I can taste the strawberry right off the bat. I do get a little bit of that chocolate flavor in there, not a whole lot. It's not like it's covered in chocolate at all. It's just a flavoring added to the popcorn. All right, here's a red piece. So that's probably where the white one got its flavoring from, is that red piece. That definitely tasted like a strawberry. It definitely had a little bit more chocolate flavor to it than a white piece. Again, not super overpowering at all, which I think that's their goal. I mean, they're trying to be a cleaner alternative to regular popcorn. But if you're expecting a really overpowering chocolate sense, this is not going to be the popcorn for you. So I'm going to give this a product proximity score of a B+.